Well, we're back for another game. Tenacious Earl here. I have changed the title of the previous one to Game Postponed because we had a rain out after the third batter in. The skies opened up in that Kansas City-Philadelphia game. I was looking forward to it because it was sort of a rematch of the 1980 World Series. But instead, Mother Nature had another thing coming for us. So fortunately, everybody had a good time playing in the soggy on the soggy field at Citizens Bank Park. All of the players, they put on a show for the fans as they dirtied up their uniforms and made the laundry intern rather unhappy having to deal with all of that mud now. But anyway, we're going to take this to Miller Park now, where a game is just about to get underway between the Oakland Athletics and the Milwaukee Brewers, 2-1 each. This is an indoor game. Miller Park has a roof, so as Derek, Dodgers Royals fan, points out, I was just about to say that. So the rain is out of the question. It can rain all it wants in Milwaukee and up there in Wisconsin. We're going to be safe. This game will be in good shape. So you can check out that other video. There's a couple of quick items about our Patreon drop, but I don't want to go into it too much here because I already spoke about it in the other video. Just to say, again, thanks to those who have already contributed. Really appreciate that. And here we go with Oakland and Milwaukee. Both teams are semi-harmonious. Oakland on a game-losing streak, but that doesn't deter them from being harmonious. Milwaukee has won, I believe, 2 in a row, but they were unable to be fully harmonious. That die roll did not come up. Tyler Thornburg is happy. He's been happy till further notice. And previous starter, I think it's Taylor Youngman. I think that's his name. I think it's Taylor. Could be wrong. If it's not Taylor, then it's my bad. But anyway, I didn't look at the card, but I know he was the last starter. He is a star till further notice. Trouble is, I think he's only got one more start for the Brewers. So that's what came up. And so again, I'm going to use this slapping new scorecard, and let's get moving. Chase Anderson pitching for the Brewers, first start of the year. And Marcus Semien will lead off for the A's. Then it'll be Coco Crisp in center. Josh Reddick in right. Chris Davis in left. He's the hot hitter for Oakland. Billy Butler, the cold hitter, is the DH. Yonder Alonso at first. Danny Valencia third base. Moved down in the order here. He went a 1 for last game. Josh Fegley catching, and Jed Lowry at second. And good evening, Tribe fan. And I did not want to do that. I want to bring up the current game screen while I'm at it before I get started. Okay, so it will be Semien against Chase Anderson. Anderson, a workman with flash and semi-control. And we're off. That's a 2-4-5. So, is he a hero? No, Semien is not, so he pops out to second for the first out. And we go to the experience chart. For Coco Crisp, 3-6. Prospect pitcher, well, Chase Anderson is semi-prospect, and he does not have a dot, so that will be a no. That'll be a fly ball that will be caught by Hernan Perez for the second out. Josh Reddick back to the main chart. 2 away. 2-3-5. I think we had the no. That wasn't what we had last time. Excuse me. Wild, no. Eager, no. Ground ball to second base. And Jeanette makes the play. And that'll be it for Oakland's first inning. 1-2-3 for Chase Anderson. And we'll go to the bottom and see what the home Milwaukee team is going to bring against Eric Surkamp. Surkamp, not a very good pitcher card here. Struggler and a workman. His ERA is going to be north of 5 in this season, but maybe we can see if we get a decent. Does have semi-flash. See if we can get a decent game out of him here for the A's. It'll be VR at short leading off. Perez will play in left. Jeanette second base, and Perez is in left because we're going to have Braun DH this game. Chris Carter first. So Jeanette is the hot batter, Carter the cold batter. Aaron Hill then batting 6th, playing third base. Domingo Santana in right. Martin Maldonado catching, and Keon Broxton will be in center. And they will face Surkamp. So let's get her rolling. Bottom of the first, no score. 1-1-2. He's semi-flash with the dot, so that'll be a strikeout and 1 down. Hi, Ken. I think I said hi, Tribe fan. Hi, Larry. Hi, Eric. Hernan Perez. 3-4-4. Prospect pitcher, no. Patient hitter, no. Pops out to second for the second out. Scooter Jeanette. He had a homer. He went 3 for 5 last game. That's why he is, with 3 runs batted in, that's why he is the hot batter. 1-1-5. Fresh. Yeah, Surkamp is fresh, so that'll be a pop out to Blue is going to be with a lefty. That'll be the first baseman. So, 1-2-3. We'll get through the first. I don't want to say in record time, but heck, it's pretty good. Okay, so Chris Davis will start the second for the A's. 2-4-6 control, semi-control, so, and he does not have a dot, so no, we're going to make it past that. Eager or sad sack, and Chris Davis is considered eager, so he'll be a pop out to Aaron Hill for the first out. Right, Larry. I know better than that. Billy Butler. 1-2-3. Flash and fresh. That is accurate for Chase Anderson. That will be a strikeout. He is flash, and it's the first inning. Second inning. First 3 innings is what I meant to say. Yonder Alonso. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not, so we will check outfield drama. 2-6. Center fielder, Stoic. Center fielder is Broxton. No, he is active, so he's going to make the catch, and that will be all for the top of the second. No score. Didn't mention the umpires for this game. Corey Blazer is behind the plate. Dale Scott. Oh, I got that messed up. Let's fix it here on the score sheet. Dale Scott at first. Mark Reynolds, or Jim Reynolds. Why is Mark Reynolds? He's a player. Jim Reynolds at second, and Will Little at third. It might have a rain out. No, we are in Milwaukee, so fortunately, Bud Selig was able to get the money for a roof. So we are safe from any rain that may come to the shores of Lake Michigan. Ryan Braun, at least in Milwaukee. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch, yes. Braun gets nailed. Surkamp decides to send a message. Guess what? This may be your home turf, but it's my home turf. You know what I mean? Chris Carter. 3-3-4. Ace or star? No. Sir Camp is neither an ace nor a star, nor anywhere in between. Sad sack hitter. Nope. That'll be a single, and somehow Chris Carter is going to... Oh no, stoic holds, so no stolen base. With a 3, I believe that means you advance a second base there with Braun. He's active anyway, so the likelihood of that happening for him is pretty high. First and third, nobody out. Aaron Hill, the batter, 1-4-5. He is a struggler. That is a wild pitch, and the run will score, and even Carter will be able to move up on that. So that's a 1-0 lead for the Brew Crew. Aaron Hill still at the plate. A's fans will probably not be happy with starting Sir Camp in this game, but he did start a couple games early in the year, so we got to use him at some point. 2-5-6. Another struggler roll. That means a base on balls. Good news about automatically being a struggler is that you don't have to worry about letting 3 guys on base in a row, because it doesn't really make a difference. Or 4 in a row. So it'll be Domingo Santana. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. Yes. Dot showing. 2 batters hit. This game almost seems like the type of game that you would have a house rule as to how to resolve hit. You get a couple hit by pitches in an inning, and you might have somebody thrown out. Not too happy about it. But until I hear otherwise, I'm going to keep going. So bases are going to be loaded. Nobody out. It's going to be Martin Maldonado. They're going to play the infield back. They will, as much as sometimes you might play infield in here, they're going to try and get 2. And this leans in a way that I cannot construe it to be laying at all flat. So let's, okay, so it was a 0. 2-4-6. Control. Sir Camp doesn't have control. Eager or sad sack? No, it's a walk, and it's going to bring a run home. Wait. Eager or sad sack? Yeah. Well, he is semi-sad sack with no dot. So that is going to be a walk, and Sir Camp is having a rough inning here. 5 guys have reached in a row, and it's Keon Broxton. I think they're going to move the infield in now, so let's see. Of course, they've got to get a roll that they can get something off of. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, Broxton isn't. That's a fly out to center. Who is on third? It is Hill. He's not stoic. So others score. So that'll be a sac fly to center. Hill will come in and score. 3-0. The other 2 runners will have to hold. So much for that quick game there, Larry. It was Larry, wasn't it? My mind is going here. Yeah, it was Larry. Yeah. All right. VR, first and second, 1 out. Gee, 3-6-6 again. Boy, I guess my that's gonna be a fly out to center, 2 outs. I guess my shaking isn't being very. Start doing this, maybe. That'll get them all shook up. Perez. 2-6-6. After all that, I get almost the same roll. Runner on first, thrown out. Well, that's the old pickoff. 1-3, we'll call it. And that will end the inning. So Milwaukee gets on the board with a 3. And gives Chase Anderson something to work with going to the 3rd. So Danny Valencia, he had led off almost all of the games up to this point. He might have led off all of them for Oakland, I can't remember, but he is batting 7th in this game. 2-4-5. Semi-hero with a dot, so that will be a single. Josh Fegley getting the start in place of Vogt. Tempted to try a bunt here, but let's go ahead and roll it out. 1, 2, 3. Flash and fresh, yes, strikes him out. So with 1 out, it'll be Jed Lowry. Four, 5, 5. Flash, yep, that's another strikeout. Does not have a good enough eye to keep that from happening, and it's going to be Marcus Semien with 2 outs. Valencia, I think he is stoic, so he's not running anywhere. Hi, Al. So 2, 4, 5. Boy, that can't get away from that roll. That's a hero roll, and it is a no. So that will be a pop out to second base. Might be the second time with that roll for Semien, and that will end the inning. No runs on a hit. Bottom of the 3rd, 3-0 Brewers. So Surkamp getting a little surly on the mound. A couple hit by pitch. 1, 4, 5. Struggler. Well, I think it says wild pitch. I think we just have to keep moving here because he is a struggler, but let me see. Is there a... I've never had this happen before, so let me see if there's a clarification. Now, I'm going to say that we carry through if there's no runner on base with the struggler wild pitch roll. That's a ground out to 3rd for Perez, a righty. Wait, it's Gannett. Why did I have it Gannett? Oh, I know why. I flipped it over automatically. Yeah, it'll be a grounder to 3rd base. 5-3. Sorry, getting a little ahead of myself. Here is Gannett with 1 out. 4, 5, 5. Flash, he is semi-flash and has yet to get that roll. Home run king, no, not a home run king. That'll be a ground out to 1st. Get away with it here. They would have had it maybe with Braun. 2 outs. 2, 4, 6. Control, no. Eager or sad sack, no. That's a walk. He is semi-active. And since we didn't have to check anything, correct? Didn't have to check eager or sad sack. He will get the steal on that. He is semi-active with the dot there showing. So we will count that. And here is Chris Carter with Braun at 2nd. 1, 4, 4. Flash. This time he does have a dot, so that makes him flash. That is a strikeout. Unless 1, 4, 4. Unless it's questionable or lenient. Corey Blazer is strict, so he will call strike 3 on Chris Carter, and that will end the inning. So it's still 3-0. The Athletics scored 20 in one game against the Phillies, so you have to hope that they saved a couple runs for this game because they might need them. Chase Anderson has some... Hello, Higher Ground. How you doing? Hi, Beatles. Beatles. What was I going to say? You know, Chase Anderson's a workman. He's got some rolls there that could get to him. So we'll see if Coco Crisp can start something here. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch, yes. So Anderson with a little retaliation there. After two of his guys get plunked, he's going to come back, and now we might have to... I have to find out whether or not... If they probably do have some kind of a homebrew rule that says that if you... So, I mean, at this point, I should probably say any more hit by pitch and someone's gone. At the very least, the pitcher. You know, issue warnings to both dugouts. But it'd be nice to have a rule that actually says that. So, Reddick... Triple twos. Uh-oh. Is he a sad sack? No, that's a double to center unless he's not a home run king. Coco Crisp will move to third. Crisp is not an active runner, so... I'm still brewing around... You know, stewing and brewing in my mind around a custom league to run here. But the trouble is, I have too many leagues going already. Second and third, nobody out. It's Chris Davis. 1-1-6. Fresh. It's the top of the fourth. No dot, so that means... Or wait a second. Let me see what this says here. Shutout freshness. If a starting pitcher carries a shutout, he's semi-fresh. Okay, so that's only for semi-fresh. So he is semi-fresh here in the top of the fourth. But 1-1-6, without the dot, he is not fresh. Utility or sad sack, no. That is a single left. That will score 1. And it's now 3-1. Chris Davis comes through with a single. Reddick will have to hold. With nobody out, he will not try taking extra base. Brings up Billy Butler, cold hitter. And let me see, semi-struggler. I got to see, I think it's, is it only hits or walks? 3 consecutive batters to reach base. So the hit by pitch, so he is going to be semi-struggler here. Okay. First and third, nobody out. Billy Butler thought about using a card to get to use the cold, but the trouble is the pitcher's also cold. So 1-2-5. Struggler. He is a semi-struggler right now with a dot. That is a home run for Billy Butler. He goes deep, and it is gone, and they're going to take the lead on the home run. He is definitely not cold anymore, Al. He takes her deep. And Chase Anderson, just like that, he goes from up to down really quick. Now he's full struggler. And here's Yonder Alonso. 1-2-4. Control. Yes, he is control. This one, that'll be a ground out to short. First out of the inning. Danny Valencia. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, Anderson is. That'll be a pop out to VR for the second out. Fegley. 4-4-6. Not a star. Sad sack. Utility or patient. Nope. That'll be a single to right. He's not active. He's the catcher. So, but it's going to go to the experience, and it's going to be Jed Lowry, who's an icon. Chase Anderson's a prospect. Just trying to get him out of this inning. They are going to use a strategy card, the pitching team, that is the home team, and they will give a coaching tip. The manager will give a coaching tip to Anderson to get him to icon. So it's icon versus icon now with 2 outs. Lowry against Anderson. 2-2. Prospect pitcher, and it is lucky we did that because he would have been a prospect. Would have been a fence roll. Instead, it's a pop out to the pitcher, and that will end the inning. So they get 4 runs. Milwaukee, little turn of fortunes here in the game. I sure hope that I see that, Derek. I hope he does. I hope he's as nonchalant as he was with the Bears. The Bears. But with the Dolphins. But all right, so Aaron Hill will lead off this inning. Yeah. If the Dolphins brought him in to help them tank it, that's a brilliant move. If they think he's actually going to help them win, it might not be such a brilliant move. Fresh, yes. It's going to be a line out to second base. So Eric Surkamp now in line for the victory if he can get through another 2 innings here. Oh, Beatles. Football talk. Come on, man. He is still fresh. That'll be a pop out to the third baseman. 2 outs. Come on, Beatles. This is America. We got to talk some football. I know your football is football. And I like football too. So 2-3-5. Not wild. Eager, not eager. So that'd be a ground ball to second unless he is a whiffer, which he is. Instead, he swings and misses. Maldonado strikes out. 1-2-3. The home Milwaukee Brewers were thinking they were cruising along here, and then Surkamp turns it around and is looking a bit comfortable at the moment. You can bet that Oakland is going to get their bullpen up here at some point. Of course, they blew a save the last time out. Brian Madsen did. So Marcus Semien going to lead off here. He's popped out to second base twice. 1-1-2. Flash. Chase Anderson does have flash. That is a strikeout. 0 for 3 from the leadoff spot for Semien. Doesn't look comfortable up there at all. Flailing away, popping it up, then striking out. Coco Crisp. He was hit by pitch last inning and led off the scoring in that fashion. 1-2-5. Struggler. Chase Anderson isn't a struggler right now. He was earlier. That would have been a home run roll. Patient, no. Ground ball to third base. 2 outs. And Josh Reddick coming up. And I'm going to stand up here for a second. So Reddick with 2 outs. 2-6-6. No runner on first. Not the leadoff batter, so that'll be a fly ball to right. And through 4.5. Oakland still on top, 4-3. It's been nice. We've had a bit of a cool off here in the Delaware Valley, so the room here isn't quite as hot as it usually gets. Yeah, 5th inning stretch exactly there, Larry. So bottom of the 5th, it'll be Broxton leading it off here. And a 3-5-6. Surkamp pitching from the left side and Broxton batting from the right. So not the same utility or sad sack. He is semi without a dot. So it'll be a single down the line. if they could just get Surkamp through this inning. Now the Brewers, we're going to try and see if Broxton can steal here. So I got to cross out stolen base. As you can see here, that's what I'm doing here in this column over here. I've added all my strategy stuff there. So let's see, can he go? He can. So let's see, it's Fagley who is semi-iron. Now we got to check him to see if he is iron or if he is normal. He is iron, so that's going to help. 1-5, and Broxton will take second base, and he gets there easily. So VR with the tying run at second, nobody out. Hey, Stratomatic Delaware, 3-6-6. Not a pinch hitter, fly out to center field, 1 out. And again, I get another. It sucks when that happens. 2-2-4, and I guess the dot will be showing because of that. 2-2-4. Pitching at home. No, Surkamp is not. Slugger. No. Single to right with a 2, and an active runner will score. That's going to tie the ball game. 4-4. Surkamp loses his potential there to win. Hernan Perez, boy, they could try another steal. Instead, they will just let Jeanette have a crack at it here. 1-3-6. Not an ace. He is semi-whiffer. Does not get it, though, because so that's going to be infield drama. 1-4. First baseman iron. Alonso is not, so it's an easy ground out. And with a 1 and 1 out, that's going to be a 3-6-1 double play to end the inning. 1 lead. So that means double play ball. So that'll be it. They'll just get the 1 run. But that is enough to equalize it. And Oakland still has all of their strategy cards available to them. Haven't argued with the umpire in a while. Maybe that'll happen tonight. We'll see. I usually like doing that when one team is way out ahead and the other team needs a spark or something. But 1-2-3. Flash and fresh. He is what is it? Top of the 6th. Semi-fresh without a dot, so he's not going to hit that one. That'll be a grounder to short. Still same result, an out. Just not a strikeout. Billy Butler hit the home run that gave Oakland the lead, but now it's tied. 2-3-5. Wild, no. Eager, semi-eager without a dot, so no, not eager. That'll be a grounder to second base. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Yonder Alonso. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. No. Champion. No. So we'll go to outfield drama. 5-6 in the outfield. Left fielder Perez iron. No. It's going to be caught for the out. So 1-2-3 inning for Anderson. Oakland will stay with Surkamp. They'd love to see him have a chance to get a victory here, but the longer you leave him in, the longer the chance he's going to implode. So let's see here. Braun, who is a semi-champion and a semi-home run king. 2-5-6. Struggler, yes, that'll be a walk. Surkamp is an automatic struggler. Athletics will get their bullpen warming up. See, they used Doolittle and Madsen last time. Look at John Axford. What is this? The 6th. And Mark Zaczynski from the left side. Get some options going here. Okay. Braun is semi-active. They've already used a couple of their strategy cards. So we'd have to roll the decider die twice and get it both times for him to be able to go. So we're going to hold off with that. Carter up. 2, 3, 4. Runners on base. That's a plate drama roll. So let's see what we got here at the plate. Could be a wild pitch. Let's see. 3, 4. Not a wild pitcher. It's going to be a strike, so we just keep going. But we go to the umpire chart that we need. Correct? Yes. And it's with a runner on first. So let's see. 2, 6. Respected umpire at home. Nah, Blazer isn't respected. Let's see. Batter doubles. Base runner breaks for home. Out. That's if he was respected. Because he's strict, the runner will be safe and they'll take the lead. So that's a double for Carter. And the run will come in, as it was a close play at the plate. And it looked like he might have been safe. Or he might have been out. But Blazer may have blown the call. Now, the only thing is that there is a video replay challenge potentially in that I've seen, but it doesn't look official, so I'm not sure if it should be used or not. We could try that, but all right. So 2 in a row, and it's going to be Aaron Hill, a righty. A couple of righties. They're going to go to the bullpen. So runner at second, nobody out. Surkamp will come out of the game. And they're going to go with John Axford. Surkamp with 5 innings pitched. We're going to hold off. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How many walks? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing that math now because it helps me. I'm doing hand stats. So to have this pitcher stuff tallied up saves me a little time later. So Hill against Axford. Nobody out. And Axford will be an ace for the first batter. 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. Fly out to center, 1 out. No longer an ace. Now he's just a workman star, a workman semi. Here is Domingo Santana. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, no. Semi-slugger with a dot. That's going to be a double to left. Unless he is a home run legend, which Domingo Santana is not. That'll be a double. That will score a run. It's another thing I should start doing is marking down my RBIs ahead of time. So anyway, another run home. That closes the book on 5 earned runs. Surkamp will have a 9 ERA, and here he definitely in. Wait, what am I saying? That's 6. A above 9 ERA. All right, so Maldonado, runner at second still. 2-5-6, struggler, no. Champion or patient. He's semi-patient, does not have that, so that'll be infield drama. 4-5, shortstop iron. That is semi, and he is not. Batter out. Runner can't advance on that. Correct 4-5. Let me see. No, runners do advance. Okay, so it'll be Broxton with 2 outs, a runner at third, trying to add that lead, and I get another leaner. 5-5-6. Ace, no. Sad sack, no. Double to right. And he's active. He'll steal third with 2 outs, I guess. But another run in. Broxton having a nice game. 2 for 3. Goes to the top of the order. Axford has been relatively ineffective here. VR now. 1-4-6. He is flash, so that'll be a strikeout to end the inning. VR 0 for 4. It hasn't hurt his team too much. They can pick up 3 runs in the 6th. Now 7-4. So Brewers are going to... they're going to ride Chase Anderson here a little bit. They went through a bunch of... Look at Blazik. Unless it's Blazik. I don't know. I've been corrected a number of times. I don't know, but they're going to try to take Anderson into the 7th here. So we'll see if they can do that. Danny Valencia. 1-2-6. Fresh. It is the 7th, so his freshness is gone. Sad sack, no. Singles. And it's going to go to the right now chart. And Anderson is cold. Fegley is hot. Now they're going to go with a pep talk. That'll be their 3rd card. They don't really need to use one in the A's, but that's going to make Anderson neutral. So off right now. 3-4. Cold batter. No, Fegley is hot. So it's a fly out to right for the first out. And that'll bring up Jed Lowry with 1 out. Valencia at first. 1-2-3. Flash and fresh. He's not fresh. That'll be a grounder to short. That'll be a double play ball. Gets him through the inning. And that may be it for Anderson. The A's, they're going to go back to their pen. Bottom of the 7th inning stretch, so no runs there on 1 hit. They will use Zipchinski here in Axford went 1 inning, 1 earned run, 1 strikeout, no walks. Okay, Hernan Perez will go up against the lefty. Then it'll be Gannett, or Jeanette. I keep saying Gannett for some stupid reason. As a dot, 2-2-5. Star, yes, he is. He's also an ace, but it's going to be Star. Ground out to the 3rd baseman. So 1 out. Scooter Jeanette, lefty-lefty matchup. 2-3-6. Double control, no. Pitcher batting, no. That'll be a walk. And here's Ryan Braun. Licking his lips, wants to get a nice tasty one from Be a 155 from Zipchinski. 155. Home run king. He's semi-home run king. But without a dot, he won't be. That'll be a fly ball that will be caught deep in center by Coco Crisp. That'll be the second out. No advancement. As Jeanette thought that it was going to get over his head, and he scampers back. So Chris Carter with 2 outs. 1, 2, 4. Control, no. He's semi-wild. Eager, no. Another walk. Aaron Hill. 2 outs, first and second. 7-4 lead for the team at bat. 5-5-6. Not an ace. Not a sad sack. That's a double to right. And I believe both runners will score. And this is getting... Let me see. Wait. Stoic runner on first base advances only if there are 2 outs. Well, there are 2 outs, so he does score. That is 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. And that is going to be 9-4. Milwaukee has blown this wide open. Runner at second. And Domingo Santana at the plate, 1-4-6. He is flash. That will be a... Whoa. That's a good eye, so that is a strikeout. He is not a good eye. He is patient. All right, 2 more runs for Milwaukee. Going to the top of the 8th. It's 9-4. Brew Crew will have Blazek come out to start the 8th. 7 innings pitched for Anderson. He gave up 4 earned runs. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. No walks. Decent score line. Not don't like the 4s, but don't like that 4, but that's okay. When you're leaving with the lead after 7 innings pitched, you'll take that. So it'll be Semien against Blazek. So 4, 6, 6. Semi-wild without a dot, so it's not a wild. Home run king or slugger would be a strikeout. We need to re-roll this because we use the dot to determine whether Blazek was wild. And he will be a home run king. That makes it a strikeout. 1 down. Coco Crisp. 155. Home run king. Boy, they could have used that right there. That's a home run king selection, but instead that's going to be a fly ball to center for 2 outs. And Josh Reddick. 225. Star. No, Blazek is not a star. Slugger? Yes, semi-slugger with a dot, so he is a slugger. But that's going to be a pop out to right field. And that will end. I don't like doing pop out to right field. That's awkward. I hope they address that in a later edition, but if they didn't, it's okay too. It's not the end of the world for sure. So Blazek might pitch another inning, as he did pretty well there at the top of the 8th. They will continue with Zipchinski here, and they will have Fernando Rodriguez warming up. So bottom of the 8th, Milwaukee ahead 9-4. It'll be Maldonado 1-2-4. Does not have control, not eager. It'll be a walk. Keon Broxton. Oakland has not used any cards yet. They're going to make a move to the experience chart. They're going to do a manager influence. Broxton, being a semi-prospect, Milwaukee is not going to bother using a strategy card here. So we're going to the experience chart. 1-6 icon pitcher. Yes, he is. Grounder to short. That will be a double play ball with a 1 lead. That's 2 outs. So that play was effective. And here's VR with 2 down. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch, yes. If I had that other roll that I was talking about, I would have used it there. But let's try to get through this inning with Zipchinski. Runner at first, and he's active, but they're not going to bother stealing. Not going to cause any more angst. 3-5-6. Same no. Utility or sad sack, no. Singles. And they are going to oh boy. Runner on only well, he does get to third base, so first and third. Gannett, and they're going to make the move at this point. Be Rodriguez. Zipchinski went 1 2/3. 1 strikeout, 3 walks. Kind of I guess that's what happens when you're wild. So it's Gannett against Rodriguez. I don't know what that means. Oh, something about football. 2-3-6. Does not have double control. Pitcher batting, no. Another walk. Loads the bases. Ryan Braun. So, with 2 outs, boy, they sure would love to get a... you're not a fan of football, I guess. 2-4-6. Does not have control. Eager or sad sack? No. Another walk. And the walks are afflicting the Oakland A's now. Eredivisie. 1-2-4 for Chris Carter. Still no control. Not eager. Another walk. I think this is like a conversation that Baseball Demos and I had about if you get a certain number of walks in a row, you should be able to override it. But all right, Aaron Hill. 1-2-3. Flash and fresh. Yes, Rodriguez is, and I don't remember. I think he came after the single. So that is a strikeout to end the inning. It's now 11-4, and Blazek has an even easier chance to finish this game out. Oh, you like. I guess gusta must mean like. I don't know. You guys need to help me out here. I'm lost. I'm a poor schmuck. Here is Chris Davis. We got them speaking Dutch or who knows what. It's either, it might be 2-4-5. You better not let MLS fans Here, you call it that, Derek. Oh, okay. You're just doing a gamish to throw me off. I don't even know. I don't know any of those languages anyway. 246. Let's get 245. Let's get through this game. 245. Hero. No, he's not. That'll be a pop out to second. Unfortunate. He's a lot of other things, but he's not a hero. Oakland needs a hero at the end of the night. Billy Butler, top of the ninth. And that's leaning awfully far. I'm going to go ahead and it's still the 5. 3-5-5, so nobody should feel aggrieved. That was what it was going to be. 3-5-5. Struggler. Semi-struggler, but he's doesn't have the dot, so that's good for him. Champion, no. That'll be a grounder to second base. One more out, and this game will be over, and it's going to be Yonder Alonso. He'll be coming over Yonder. And a 2, and a 3, and a 6. Double control. No, he doesn't. So that's going to be a walk. We've seen this act before. Danny Valencia just trying to get one more out. 11-4. Milwaukee on top. Oakland in their last. You know what? They might as well use a strategy card here. They'll take it to the right now, as Blazek is now cold because he just walked somebody. Or no, it's a hit, so he's neutral. Valencia is hot because he had a hit last at bat. Well, you can't use him after you're done, so they're going to go ahead and give Blazek the pep talk to get him to a hot pitcher. 3-3. Hot pitcher, yes. Retires the side on strikeouts. That's only 1, and that will end the inning and end the game. There we go. Zeros from the 4th inning on for the A's, and they go down 11-4. Not too much of a contest. You might expect that out of the Athletics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They did make a game out of it at one point. They got 4 there in the 4th to take the lead, but they succumbed to a lot of walks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. So 11 runs on 8 hits. That's not so great. I don't believe there were any errors for either team. And left on base, 1, 2, 3. It looks like they only left 3 on base, while the Brewers left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They had even more chances to put runs on the board. Strategy cards. Maybe we should have done a little umpire arguing there for the Athletics towards the end, but you know, it's the way it goes. And I guess we should finish out the pitchers' lines here. Blazek goes 2 innings. He pitches 2 strikeouts, 1 walk, no earned runs. The win for Chase Anderson gets him to 1-0. Surkamp will be saddled with the loss. Zipchinski, he went up to here. He gives up 4 runs, all of them earned. Rodriguez went a third of an inning, doesn't give up any runs, gives up 3 walks and a strikeout. So ugly pitcher line there, but that's that. So, and we're finishing just barely under an hour with 15 runs scored. Check the final comments here. Hi, Iron Gamer. What are we doing here? Well, I'm not not planning to walk back through all of the comments, but just want to say thanks again for watching, everybody, hanging around, trying to entertain me with some mixed Germanic languages, whatever else. I can't remember what the three. I guess I don't know. I'm pathetic when it comes to foreign languages. I know a little bit of French, which is not something I should be admitting too often. Not exactly the most manly of languages, but yeah. So Milwaukee goes to 3-1. Oakland drops to 500, and that's it. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate all of the likes we've gotten. I can see them right up there. We have. I'm loving the subscribes we have. I noticed that recently Strat Delaware, who is here on, he is a state mate of mine. Quite a name there, but he recently reached 150 subscribers, which is awesome, and he's got something planned on the horizon for that. So be on the lookout. Good stuff for him, and always good projects going with him. He did take a bit of a hiatus there for a little bit, but it looks like he is back and full of vim and vigor, so that is pretty awesome. But we appreciate you guys, all of your support, especially now that we're doing this campaign, and I know it's something that is not always easy to talk about, but we are just trying to make this channel the best we can make it, and with your help we can get there. So, and there is after further review, which is, thank you for checking in with this. I appreciate you watching. I'm trying. I should ask you the question I had earlier, which I can't remember now. Maybe I'll message you later with it. I had a question, and oh, I know what it is. Hit by pitch. Is there any kind of mechanism that you've seen where you can do like brouhahas and stuff like that, ejections, warnings, all that kind of stuff for multiple hit by pitch? We had like, well, I had 3 of them in the first 4 innings, I think, and it would have been interesting to have some kind of a role that you could start, you know, ejecting players and causing scrums, and you know, what you could do is get out the wrestling game and have a good old time with that probably too. But no, but I'm deadly serious. I'd love to be able to have a little bit of an idea whether there's anything. I don't really peruse the forums that are out there, but anything to add, whether it's realism or just the Play Delphi forum made a chart. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go look then, because that kind of stuff is some excellent stuff to have. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up here because I tend to ramble on, and but it's great to be able to interact with you all, and it's great to have so many guys out tonight. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make history with whatever games you got there. We enjoy your and appreciate your support of the channel here. And till next time, just make history and have a great night. Thanks for watching. Milwaukee wins 11-4.